The world you live in is so different than you could have ever imagined. The meaninglessness doesn't mean experience doesn't have value. It doesn't mean appearance doesn't have value or life doesn't have value, but it doesn't have meaning. Clearly, we impute meaning and form and reality and onto this. We do it all the time, and so what happens is we miss this part. You miss that empty fullness. You miss the empty radiance that is like so. Whoa, whoa, whoa! But there's nothing you can do with that. It's not for you. It's not for me. It's not for anyone. But it is that, and it's magnificent in its own right. It's what makes experience possible at all. It is the appearance, right? And it's so beautiful in that, but it's also completely fleeting, gone. It's the moment it's seen, it's gone. The scene is the scene, and then it's just nothing. The herd is the herd, and it's just nothing. So maybe I could say it this way: there's a sort of gap, maybe, or an adjustment period between when all of that meaning is just drained out of everything. Some people, interestingly, come this way through a devotional path, like a Christian path, or like experiencing of God. What this is to them, this is when God is gone. This is when they realize God was an illusion. Not their thought of God, their experience of God, and it's just gone. And that's can be really devastating, or surprising, let's say. Bernadette Roberts comes to mind. She's a Catholic nun who wrote this book called The Experience of No Self, and she's very clear on it. But then she kept on afterward, and she adjusted just fine, of course. And she still would do her talks, and dressed in her habit and all the stuff, and talk about Jesus, but completely empty of self. So you enter a different kind of world, a world of thusness. Or as Dogen called it, that no trace. There's no trace. But no trace continues endlessly. And the magnificence is in the appearance itself. It's the total exertion. Like, what causes this? This is this. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing more. That's all you need. That's all there is. That's all there ever could be. And it's gone. That is the alpha and the omega. That's the beginning and the end. That's empty clarity. So everything is that way, but it's just the way it is. So it's not any certain way. That's Buddha nature. Nothing more, nothing less. When you're taking a shit, that's Buddha nature. When you're eating corn, that's Buddha nature. When you're just noticing the sky, that's Buddha nature. Petting the dog, nothing more, nothing less. You don't need to add anything to it. Meaning, purpose, all of that there's no one there adding anything. There's a reflection occurring, if that seems to be occurring. There's a reflection back to remind ourselves of the illusion of the self apart from experience. None of that's happening at all. There's just sound. In the scene, there's just the scene. In the herd, there's just the herd. And that's all there needs to be, it turns out. But at first, it can be like, whoa, where'd everything go?